Good afternoon, folks. I don't know if you can see that, but I got my grill going. I'm taking it way up, make it pretty hot, burn off all the crud from the 6 months approximately that it's been sitting. It's up to about 500 degrees almost. Give it a good heat for a while. See what it looks like in here. Yeah, there's gunk down in there. I didn't really clean it up that well before I stored it. Yeah, it's burning gunk. There's stuff doing what it's got to do. So I'm just going to let it go and make me some burgers, and I took 50 degrees off of it just by doing that. Yeah, love this grill. Okay, it needs a good cleaning. Yep, gotta let it do the heat up and all that good stuff. Well, I was going to show you the garden that I started putting in today, but this big storm started blowing in on me. And I don't feel like going all the way down there to show you, because I'll probably get rained on. The wind's blowing. I hope the wind's not messing with you. There was some thunder here a minute ago. Lightly rumbling. It's kind of cool watching the clouds flip around like that. Oh, there's some wind. I don't know if it's showing. It looks different in the camera than it does in real life. I don't know. It's been a little while since we've had any rain. Man, it's cool watching those clouds just blend together. There's some thunder off that way. Alright, well, I guess I'll just have to show you the garden some other time. So, I guess I've upset some birds. Robins. They're a little upset with me. There was a baby robin that just flew out, so I guess they're protecting their nest. I don't see the baby anymore. But these guys are really not happy with me. And there's another little bird flopping around there. He don't know what's going on either. Yeah, that was interesting. Oh, there's a bird fight. Alright, like a cage match, but for birds. So I got my garden tilled in yesterday before the big storm came. By the way, the storm did last most of yesterday and then pretty much all of last night. It rained hard, but then it didn't. Then it kind of just lingered a little bit. There's only a little tiny bit of standing water, but that's enough to stop me from getting in there and finishing this up. That's only one lap with a tiller. I'd say it's, what, maybe 40 by 80, something like that. That's where I'm going to put all the bush beans going in, the French horticulture beans. They're kind of a weird bean, but they're pretty good with for like a soup, like a ham and bean kind of thing. It's been many years since I've had them, and I'm really looking forward to them. But, like I said, I got to till this probably twice more and rake it up real good. And if Mother Nature cooperates, I'll be able to get in there, hopefully, within a few days. Looks like the rain may hold off for a little bit longer, so this will all dry out and I can get in there and get the beans in the dirt. It's really pleasant today, other than the moisture on the ground. Yesterday, I believe it was close to 90, and that was terrible. Trying to do this, the sun beating down on me, and then, of course, the deer flies had a nice feast, chewing on me. Today, it's maybe 70 right now. Completely different. By the way, this used to be just a big, well, brush field thing, and I've been slowly cutting back into it. And I decided this is where I want my garden. There used to be a garden here maybe 20-something years ago, and it always worked out pretty good. The only bad part about having it here is right over there is a creek where those trees are. And when it floods, yeah, the garden gets it too. In fact, where I'm standing up on a little berm right here. I can remember at one point that it was chest deep where I'm standing, but that's kind of a rare thing. And I really hope that doesn't happen this year. You know. It'll be what it'll be. So yeah, it's looking pretty cool. A little bit more work and I'll be able to stick a beans in the dirt. Looks like the raspberries aren't too far off. They're starting to do their thing there. Looking forward to that too. Now blackberries are a ways off yet, probably probably another month or two, but these fellows here will be going good. Yeah, not that crap, not poison ivy, but yeah, looking pretty cool. Well, this is kind of what I use to do tilling down there at the garden. Not really as cool as you think it would be for breaking fresh ground, I guess. If I already had ground that was pre-tilled up, that ground down there hadn't been tilled for 20-something years, so it did its job. It gave me quite a workout, too. What I've noticed with this is cutting through fresh grass and sod and all that good stuff. See, there's still a good bit wrapped up in there. It all kind of clogs up right here. The tines turn this way and the tires turn this way. Of course, it's trying to pull itself forward. And this is dropping down in. But all this grass stuff don't like to chop up that well. And it ends up balling up right here. And the tires start spinning. And of course, these guys are still trying to go. And it's jamming itself up against here. It's like a big ball of crap that ends up right there. So you got to back it up. Hit the backward switch and dig that crap out of there. But you know, that's what you got to do for breaking ground with it. This guy needs a good cleaning. He's got junk in there, and I need to change the oil. It's funny, I just ran it yesterday, and there's rust laying inside the exhaust and a bug. Weird thing. But you know, other than that, it's pretty cool. A little depth thing here. Love that. A lot of people, I guess, get them and try to set as deep as they can and just go to town on them. Well, it don't really work that way. If you want to do that, you need a big old plow and a giant tractor. Or a horse and a tractor. Or, I mean, a horse and a plow. Well, a horse and a tractor would probably do it, too. Anyway, check this out. I love this. Oh, my hand is all hot. I touched the weird stalactite things. Yeah, good stuff. Anyway, yeah, it does the job. Have to wrestle it, but it does the job. Well, this is awesome. That means the internet's off. Again, every frickin' time it rains. I was going to upload today, but I guess I'm not. Thanks a lot, Windstream. So, while building my addition, I started insulating and stopped because there were places that I thought the roof needed repaired. I noticed some of my insulation was hanging down, and maybe you can see that in there. I don't know if that shows up here, but let me, yeah, I think you can see that. There's an egg in there. Yep, there it is. Yeah, the birds have decided to move in here. And my insulation, that is ripped down. That's the ceiling. Awesome, right? Stupid birds. So it's raining again. Yeah, I'm sure it probably doesn't show up here. Yeah, you can see yeah, there you go. You can see it. The frogs are loud. The rain is light, which is kind of cool. And, well, really would love to get back to the garden. Still have not planted my stuff. What am I looking at? Okay, there we go. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of crappy. But it's also kind of cool this time of year. You know, there's no frost, there's no ice, there's no snow, and it's warm. I'm actually outside bare armed right now. Look at that. Yep, bare armed. I think it's like 73, maybe, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's not summer yet, but it feels like summer. And it sounds like summer when hearing those frogs. Those are tree frogs, by the way. The ones you hear. And then the peepers off in the back. Okay, there's a difference. Okay, like the blah, la, 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 crap. Those are tree frogs, and the ones going wee, wee, wee. They're the peepers, just normal, regular frogs. You know, thinking about it, I've never seen a tree frog in a tree. I guess I don't really know what I'm talking about here, but you can take it from me. There is a difference. They look a lot different, but I don't know much more than that. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. camper, getting ready to go out. Going out tomorrow, and all that crap will be fixed up pretty quick. That stupid shiny crap on there, that whoever put that on there, that's all getting fixed up. And we're going out. Got a thing. Alright, frogs. Say goodnight. There you go. Okay. Alright, everybody. On YouTube, this frog said goodnight by saying blah!